Rosie. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Wasn't sure if I'd be on tonight. My phone was acting up. I couldn't connect to it. I have two quick pages for you, and it's using retired 12 by 12 paper from Stampin' Up. Um, and two retired stamp sets. Well, actually one. The other one, the stamp set goes with the paper. Hi, Sue. Hi, Deb. Welcome. All right, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to get started. I'm just going to dive in. And starting tomorrow, I am going to be doing my Black Friday gift giving kits that I have to go. I'm going to put them together so that you know how to put them together. I still have 3 kits left, I think. I'd have to look. So if anybody is interested, it's $30 plus shipping. Okay. If you're local, then you can come and pick it up here. Okay. So any questions, just let me know. Email hi Linda, welcome. Email at dkl333 at comcast.net. Okay. Or leave me a message on here or through Facebook. Okay. So all right, we're going to get started. The paper I'm using, and I'm sorry, I do not know the name of this paper, but it had a stamp set that went with it, Peaceful Cabin, and it had dies, okay? And this set is the one I decided I was going to keep because I really like the cabin, the trees, everything, okay? But I'm using this particular paper tonight, and I'm going to show you how I incorporate this paper on my pages. Okay, and then we have this sheet, and that's the back side. Oh, I guess you'd like to see what I'm talking about. Okay, it is this stamp set, Peaceful Cabin, and it had dies with it. And of course, this is a retired item along with the paper. Okay. And I decided this was this one set I was going to see. You can now, Tina. I just realized I wasn't down on them. So the paper is, I am using this one. I'm going to put it aside because I'm going to show you how I incorporate this paper into my pages. And then we have this one, and it is silver. I don't know if yeah, there you go. Silver on one side, and then it's just a plain DSP. This matches the house, the cabin on the stamp set. Okay. Then we have the trees, and on the back side it's like a wood grain with the silver foil kinda. And then we have the snowflakes, and this has the silver on the side, and then we have a gingham on that side. And then I was going to do something with this page, and I couldn't figure out yet, so it might be in the next live. And then we have this one. And then this one here, if you cut it down at 6, and at 6 you get 4 6x6 pieces of paper, you can make 4 different scrapbook pages, because you could just use this, put a photo here, and put your verbiage, your title here. So that I might be working on one week too. And you got 2 pages of everything. So, and the back side is, they look kind of like trees. Okay. This is all I have left out of the pack. And like I said, I'm not sure if it was called Peaceful Cabin, DSP, or what. I don't have the hard paper, the cardboard paper. Okay. For the page, what I did was, I took this paper and I just cut it at 6. Okay, so it would be 6 by 12, 6 by 12. And then you get this. Okay, so you could put this whole thing on your page if you wanted, but what I did was, I took my snips and I cut the white part off here. So I just went around, cut the white part off on both papers. Okay, so for the first page, I'm using basic gray 12 by 12. Okay, here's what it looks like when I cut it. And this is the bottom. This went like just like that. I flipped it over and I'm putting it down here. Okay, and I'm also using the horse and sleigh. Okay, I'm using this right here. And I did these trees, I did them in silver. I embossed them in silver. So, get my pieces here. I went ahead and cut some mats for my pictures, and I took 3 of them, 3 1/4 inch square. Okay, and I'm going to lay them just right across the page. Then down here, I went ahead and I stamped my tree in silver. I'm going to lay one right here. And then I cut 2, but I did cut the whole tree because I'm going to slide it under. I didn't need the whole tree. So I'm just going to put those like that. Okay. And then for the stamp, the sleigh, though, I did this. And I just did a little bit of the azure blue for their hats. I'm going to lay that right. I'm going to keep it white, black and white, because everything is gray, silver, white. And I put a little pop of blue in their hat. Okay. I'm thinking maybe put a little blue in the blanket, and then just let it go like that. And then for the sleigh, I went ahead and I cut this part out at the horse. I cut his tail out more, and all these down here, just those 4 get cut, but it was too much white, so I fussy cut all around that so that it's open. Then I went ahead and cut a piece of silver because there's a die, and I'm going to lay that right on top of the sleigh right there. Okay, so let me do that, and then we're going to start gluing. And I got myself some glue pens. I don't know where my silicone mat is, but I'm just going to put some glue. I got these at Amazon. You could put glue on your silicone mat. Whoops. You want to do that on your silicone mat and use a handy dandy uh, glue tapper. That's what I'm calling it. There's probably a word for it. Or you could use a sponge. Anything to apply the glue. And I'm just going to put that on there. And he's going to go down there. That way it gives a little silver to that too. Okay. So let me put this down first. Now I know this is a full glue. I was just using it. Oh, come on. Just taking my pick me up tool, pulling out some of the glue from the tip. Well, that didn't do it. You know what next is? Gonna get a little, this is almost a brand new glue. I'm gonna take a needle and I'm just gonna push it down in there. Okay, I think it's good. Wipe that off. Okay, let's try this now. Yep. And we're going to put that at the very top of the paper. Okay, I'll move this away. And I'm going to put this down next, the bottom. I'm not putting any at the top, just the side and the bottom, because I'm going to slide the tree down in it. Okay, and I'm not putting any glue at the top of this tree because it's going to lay over one of the mats. So just slide that down, and then we'll do these. Like so. I am going to pop this up, but I think what I'm going to do is get a lighter blue. I'm just going to take balmy blue, and I am going to just color in the blanket just to give it a little color. And then we're going to pop this up. My snips. And that should do it. Just a reminder, guys, starting today, there's free shipping for the 10th to the 12th or the 13th. I forget what it says. I didn't print it out. And it's free shipping on $75 or more. Oh, come on. And if you spend $75, you have a chance of getting the product of the month, which is blue paper, designer series paper, which is a $12.50 bonus. You pay $5 for it. They got rid of Celebration. Celebration is no longer um, so. Okay, that's it. And then we're going to put our mats down. And then I have some little snowflakes to put on. They are retired too. And then this one. That one's crooked. And I glued that down all the way to the top. Yeah, we're just going to go over it because I don't like it not being straight. It's still crooked. Well, it's down now. Okay. These are the white loose snowflakes. They're foam. And what I'm going to do is, let me close this up, take my glue pen, and I am just going to tap, and then I'm just going to lay the snowflakes where the glue is if it sticks. There we go. Oh, that's not a full snowflake. We're going to do some here. And then let's put some down here. Just grab some here. I'm sorry, my hand's in the way. You can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, Stampin' Up sold these, I want to say maybe a year or so ago. And I had these left over. they're like foam. And I could get rid of them. I thought they would make cute. I need 3 over there, and then I think we have enough on there. Okay. Now I do have verbiage on here, and it says Silent Night, but I did it in silver. And let me line it up here and see. And then night, I'll move it over, but I wasn't sure if I was going to put it on this one or the other one. So what do you think? You really can't see it from the glare of the light. There you go. I could put silent down here. But then you don't see it because of the tree. Yeah, I guess I should have done the dark gray. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that and add it later and then post it on my page. All right, let me go to this second page. This one I created a couple minutes before I went live. This is basic gray, 12 by 12. This is the other half of the sheets, but I'm going to, instead of using this side, I'm going to use the white. Okay. 4¼ by 6¼ for my picture. And then I went ahead and made a snowman. And I'm going to put him right there. That's all it's going to be on this page besides some snowflakes. Okay. So I'm going to put this down a while. And then I'll put the two together. And then you can see what it looks like together, because I did not put them together to see. Okay. I'm going to put this down, but I'm not going to put any on the top. And that's going to go at the very bottom. Like so. Okay. And he's going to go here, and I'm going to pop him up a little. So I'm just going to cut the edges of my And this is using 2 3/8 inch circle, 2-inch circle, and 1 7/8 inch circle. The hat I just cut, and it's using Secret C. The arms I just cut, and the eyes and buttons are something that I had in my stash, and I used. Thanks, Linda. And I used Sharpie, a black Sharpie, and colored them black. And I put a little Wink of Stella on his hat and around his body. Okay, so I'll put this down. Put that right there. Okay, so now let me get the snowflakes out again. I'll put some on here and get them open again. Can't see the dots. A lot of imperfections in this, I find. Everybody ready for Christmas? I'm not. Let's just put a couple on the side here. Get some more out. A couple big ones here. My glue came out thick. Pushed too hard. I'm really concentrating, ain't I? I'm only putting snowflakes around this snowman. And one more. Okay. I think we have enough on there. Put these back in. And put the lid on. Okay. So that is card number. page number 2. Let me bring them both out for you. Shut my glue and everything. Got everything out of the way. Okay. Like I said, it's very easy pages tonight. I'm going to take Silent Night off. And there you go. Two pages. 12 by 12. There we go. Let me tone this down a little. There we go, a little bit better. But yeah, so 2 pages using one 12 by 12 piece of DSP. 2 pages using 2 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock. And then your embellishments. So I think what I'll do is put Silent Night. And I'll use the gray. Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Tina. Alright, guys. Now, starting tomorrow, I will put together 4 of my gift giving, Black Friday gift giving class. And that's for the people to get that has the to-go packets. I still have some packets ready to go. So, and I even put a little thank you gift in there for you guys. So if you're interested, just let me know. $30 plus shipping. And I will let you know what the shipping is. I didn't ship any yet. I had people come in and pick up. So they only paid the $30 because they picked it up here. Okay. So if you're local and want to pick it up here, let me know. And I will have it ready for you. Don't forget about the free shipping the next 3 days. $75 or more is free shipping. So, all right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock. And then Friday, 8 o'clock, I'm going to do the same thing. I will make 4 or 5 of the projects. And then Sunday, Saturday, I will not. Sunday, I should be on again Sunday. And if not, Monday, I will let you know. Okay? So, I want to say thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate every single one of you. And if you have any